Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today we are back for the final ever episode of Featherworthy. That's right, the time has finally arrived. We are about to close the book on this amazing adventure. I want to start today's episode by just acknowledging the fact that Featherworthy was everything I ever wanted and honestly more. It took the vanilla concept of Terraria, it mashed it with a little bit of the themes of modded, and brought the ChippysCouch community together in a way I don't think we've ever done before. I was so excited to make this Let's Play, even so much so that when I was making the last Let's Play, all I was thinking is I can't wait to round this up, because I want to play Featherworthy. It was glorious, it was challenging, it was clutch, it was funny, it was everything. And I love you lot for supporting it as much as you did, because this series has been by far one of the most engaged with series we have ever done on the channel, and that's amazing. So how do we win? How do we prove our worth? Well, you gotta beat the Moonlord. Like all classic series here on the channel, it ends with Moonlord. I'm definitely not one of these players that like to play after the Moonlord. Once the Moonlord's out the way, I'm done. I'm checking out. I'm moving on to whatever comes next. And we're going to have a poll about that soon. So far, it looks like the most requested series is Rust and Dust and maybe Rogue, right? So maybe we can do that. Maybe we can pull it off. I think that'd be cool. So the first thing that I always do when I want to do the Moonlord is I set up an arena, and I'm just looking now where to set it up. Basically, I just like a long platform, but I don't like to be interrupted by sky islands. So, you know what? Actually, for real, this might be the arena. I might just extend this on until it gathers up most of the world. All right, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think utilize what you've already got, build upon it, because all I really need is a straight line. That's my Moonlord method. You're about to see it. If you've never seen me beat the Moonlord before, it's not the most complex thing in the world. Also, I did forget to build the house out of feathers. I thought about doing it, I had a look at the resources, and it turns out we do not have enough wood, and we do not have enough feathers. And I think that really sums up my playstyle. I'm garbage. I don't keep the right things, right? I probably have like a million dodgy weapons I'm not going to use. Any feathers, any wood? Nah, fam. Haven't got any of it. It's all gone. Obligatory wyvern is here. But I was thinking about the next Let's Play. I'm really excited. So usually how it works, for those that are maybe new, I often take a break at the end of every Let's Play. And I'll usually go away for a week or two. And I'll get refreshed and I come back anew. But I really don't feel like I need to do that this time around because I feel so refreshed. And I think really it's Terraria 1.4. It's such a pleasing update. Like, you don't feel stressed when you play 1.4. You feel very relaxed. It's a very calming game. So I will just jump into the next Let's Play. But I am thinking, right, I feel a little bit bad for 1.4 because here we are, we're moving into 1.3.5 again to enjoy a bunch of mods. And 1.4 is going to be left on the sideline because I have no other projects for it. So I was wondering, what do you guys think about us doing a hardcore run alongside the modded stuff? Every couple of days we do a hardcore episode. I mean, it's obviously not going to last very long. But I feel like I want a new challenge in 1.4, and I feel like that could be a cool one, because I've never beaten hardcore anything in any game ever, right? I think that would be kind of cool. All right, I'm going to build this arena out, and then the next plan is we're going to reforge some accessories. We're going to make some buffs. Lunatic Cultist is after that. Lunatic Cultist, for real, is actually the only challenge in the way, because Lunatic Cultist has actually been changed in Featherworthy. And from what I've read, I think it's something similar to the Empress of Light, where it's the exact same fight, but the attacks actually cycle a little bit quicker. Lunatic Cultist is not going to be a problem. It just isn't. It's going to be an absolute breeze. And then same with the Moonlord. Moonlord is not going to be a problem because we have the Rod of Discord. I feel like the Rod of Discord was honestly our clutch in this whole run, and it was completely unintentional. If I didn't get it when I got it randomly, I would never have farmed for it, ever. But now I feel like if I'm ever going to do it again, I have to get it now. It's like, it's an essential item, right? If you're ever doing Featherworthy yourself, get it, right? How many of you have actually done it? I'm actually curious. I reckon a good chunk of you have probably already beaten this seed. I know that when I start up a new Let's Play, people are like, all right, I'm playing along at home. And then I like take a few days off and they're like, all right, I've beaten the seed. I'm like, okay, you got a lot more time than me. You're a better player. But yeah, God, what a wicked journey. What a really wicked journey. Can't believe it's only been 2 months since we started. That is actually a pretty quick turnaround for a Let's Play on ChippysCouch. Usually a Let's Play lasts like 4 months, but I've been very dedicated with this one. This one's felt really special. But it's on to bigger things. I'm really excited to delve back into modded again, honestly. You know, like, for me, we rounded off the modded mage series, but it didn't really feel like rounding off anything. So I haven't really booted up Tmod Loader properly since May. So it's almost been like half a year. Yeah, it's been a long time. All right, I think that is actually gonna do it. So in terms of accessories, we have 2 choices here. We either go more damage or we go more movement. So what I'm thinking is you could easily swap out the Avengers emblem and actually just get the soaring insignia again, so that we can just permanently fly. It will never be an issue. But do we necessarily need that? You know what? The soaring insignia would be fantastic if we actually ran out of arena, because if you run out of arena, you've got to kind of make your own solid platform through the sky. But I don't think we will. I think what I'll do is I will keep the soaring insignia in the inventory for if the moment comes. But if the moment doesn't arrive, we'll just leave it. All right. So the first thing I do want to do is replace the wings here. So I'll just go with angry. Why not, right? So we were using scaly wings. Now we're using Empress wings. Empress wings do this, right? They go, whoo. All right. Do you like that? Very fast. Good vertical speed, basically. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. I'm also going to go back to Spectre armor. As much as I absolutely love this armor right here, I just feel like, hey, that's so cool how it still has the effect on the mannequin. As much as I love it, I don't see myself slapping down a bunch of sentries in the middle of the Moonlord fight. Okay, right. I'm gonna make some buffs real quick, and then we'll get to the lunatic cultist. So I'm actually I'm pretty curious. All right, how do you lot feel about the Moonlord? Do you still like the Moonlord? Are you hyped about it? Because one thing I've always noticed, and it doesn't matter what series it is, the final episode with the Moonlord is always the least viewed episode. And I never get why. I'm just like, don't you want to see the conclusion? People are like, nah, I'm fine, fam. You probably beat it, right? Otherwise it wouldn't be the final episode. Even in modded, if there's a Moonlord in the thumbnail, way less views. It's so weird. I'll never get it. Is it just because Moonlord's boring now? I don't know. I needed sand. I've been making a lot of buffs. Very understandably so. We kind of got taxed yesterday on the Old One's army. But, wow, looking back, I didn't really get to talk about it. But, like, in reflection, the Old One's army was just worth every second, right? Like, the grind of doing it, because it's such a grind. You can't beat the Old One's army without putting in multiple rounds. But at the very end of it, it's like, it's bliss. It's real nice. Like, the satisfaction is always, it's always paid off. But I always think it's not gonna be. That's the weird bit. I'm always like, oh, like, Old One's army. And then I kill a Betsy and I'm like, all right, this was the coolest thing I've ever done. Okay. All right. I can actually put these away because I don't need this anymore. I'm not going to swap it over. All right. So another thing, if you are new and you have never seen a ChippysCouch Let's Play before, let me just be straight up with you right now. I don't like the solar pillars. They're like, what are they called? The lunar pillars? I always refer to them as solar, and I'm like, no, that's like one branch of it. I don't like them at all. I hate them more than Martian Madness, and I don't like the Martian Madness. They just take forever, and I find them a little bit boring. But the reason I bring this up is because we'll probably have just that section removed. I'll probably just jump cut a lot of it out. Unless I've got like something like random to say. I usually just kind of go a bit brain dead during those. That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't carry on after the Moon Lord, is because I cannot be bothered to farm out those events. All right. Let's begin. I'm going to use the Razor Blade Typhoon here, mainly because it's homing. I'm curious, if this absolutely claps me down to the ground, I would be very surprised. But I'm just going to say it. I really don't think it will. If it does, though, it would be awesome. We got a lot of comments yesterday that were like, I'd really like it if you got clapped down tomorrow, so it's not the final episode. Me too. Me too. I really don't want to end the series. I just want to keep going. I want to add 5 more bosses or whatever. But that's modded. Like, that's what happens. I always get to this point and I'm like, all right, I'm ready for the 3rd phase. That's why I like modded so much, because you got all the enjoyment of pre-hard mode, you got the grind of hard mode, and then post Moonlord in like mods is always the sickest part, I think. It's when the number goes to, like, when the DPS goes to 1 million and you're like, all right, this is a thing now. That's when I really like modded. Okay, Lunatic Cultist is going well. I really, actually, honestly, I really do like the new improved Razor Blade Typhoon. I do actually think it's very good. I think because it's more single target based, it makes it more viable for stuff like this again. And I find the sound less annoying as well, because it's not like doubled up. There we go. All right. The trophy and the relic. So wait. Oh, all right. I got really excited then, because I read the word relic and thought it meant the Master Mode drop. I actually haven't seen the Master Mode drop for the Lunatic Cultist before, and I kind of want to see it. Is it a little cultist? That'd be cute. Are the events on right now? Is the world gonna end? Let's see. All right, okay. Christ, what do we start with? I'm gonna go with... Oh, that one looks like it's in the ground. I'll go this way. I'll go Stardust and then Solar. Oh God, this part is gonna drain me. I know it will. That's all right though. All right, so I felt like I needed to at least check in a little bit. So for Caleb, I probably died about 10 times, I would say, on just this event alone, just the solar pillar. Yeah, it's as bad as I remember. I wanted to be like, oh no, I really like it. And Featherworthy, it ain't so bad. Nah, it's bad. I wish I liked the pillars. But I think, yeah, it just takes so long. They take really long. I think I don't like the majority of events in Terraria. Unfortunately, I really do wish I did, but I don't. Oh, so I ended up watching Skyfall last night. I'm continuing on with these James Bond reviews. I hope you lot are liking them, right? Skyfall, 3rd one with Daniel Craig, very good. I would say out of the 3, it's probably my favorite thus far. I think it's a lot better than the last one I watched, by far. And I think it rivals Casino Royale. It's very good. All right, so that is that pillar done. I have 2 more. I think that ended up being about 14 deaths in total, right? I didn't die during the first pillar that I did. So yeah, about 14. That's not too bad. But yeah, just a few more to go. The good thing is nothing is bad as the solar pillar. After that, you're all good. I'm also just like being really stingy with my buffs because I don't want to use them. I'm just like, I'd rather take the death right now than potentially need to go fishing again. Look at our meteorite. I love that we just never grabbed it. We just left it there this whole time. I tell you what would be a real cool idea for a mod and would get rid of these pillars. It would be really sick if you did the Lunatic Cultist and then you had to fight 4 different mini bosses that all used different abilities that were themed around the different pillars. And then you could have all these little enemies as like little minions during the fight. So you've still done something and you've still seen all the minions, but you don't have to slog through like 40 minutes of just this. It's so bad. I wish that 1.4 would have fixed it, but maybe, I don't know, are there people out there that love the pillars? I'd be interested to know. If you're one of the people that like actually just genuinely love the pillars, do let me know, because I don't think you exist. If you do exist, I'd be surprised. Alright, so once this pillar is defeated, that means we only have one more pillar left. And let's just be real here, and really hope that I beat the Moon Lord, at least first or second try. Because, wow, I don't want to do that again. But here's the thing, I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, here I am going on, nothing's changed with Master Mode Moon Lord, but Master Mode Moon Lord is actually, like, a bit of a threat. And I feel like we'll probably die in like 1 or 2 hits. So I think that's where the challenge is going to come in. Not really the boss fight itself. All right. So here we are. Final pillar. This is doing its job, right? I love the Nimbus Rod so much. Just for these moments here. All right. So I think I probably died about 10 times during that. So that should give us a final death count on the series. Caleb has been keeping count this whole time, which is crazy. Just a dude that keeps count. I love that. All right, so hopefully we don't die in the Moon Lord, because obviously that's going to skewer things. But that is it. Impending Doom approaches. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Right, before we crack on, 8 of these, so that we got a little bit of extra healing. I actually want to start this fight over by the Hallow, since... Actually, no, I'm going to start it... Oh, wait, alright, I can't get there. Oh, wait, what? Really? Okay, so it says defeat the current threat, but it doesn't usually... Alright, okay, I get it. It's because of Moon Lord, right? One of these. I should have 2 of these, but I don't know where my other bewitching table is. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. I'm really excited. Moon Lord, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Let me actually get ready for you, though. Yeah, I didn't want to make a Meiji weapon. I just wanted to use my Razor Blade Typhoon. Is that right? So we'll see if that actually works well for us as we continue on. But I think if I'm sensible here, we should be all right. I realized, by the way, as well, that when we lost the... so I've gone to the Soaring Insignia. The damage that we lost the 12% extra damage. We basically gained that by taking the magic ball, which is kind of crazy. So you can see how... there's something to keep in mind. Like, you can see how my health has decreased, like, a hell of a lot. That's not good. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about the fact that we might just simply die because of the fact that the Moon Lord is too powerful. So that's not great. But we're also dealing just too much... Yeah. Oh my god. Right. So we're dealing too much damage to the hands and not enough to the head. So I might need to swap over to a Razor Pine. Something more precise. Oh man. Oh man. Is this where things get difficult? Oh god. I hope not. I hope not. Alright, let me try to think about this. First off, let's make a emblem so we can do this again. And then let's see where that leaves us. Should we go for the Nebula Blaze? From Orion's belt to the palm of your hand. All I'm thinking is, will this be a bit more precise than the Razor Blade Typhoon? I guess at the end of the day, what really needs to change is our dodging. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to waste the moolah. Hopefully get a better weapon. All right, let's give it a reforge. And then I'll get into the second attempt. All right, so it's time for round 2. I wanted to take this one a bit more seriously. So I went downstairs. I had an apple as a snack. I got a fresh coffee in the cargo mug. And I really tried to think about, like, what is my actual strategy here as a mage in Featherworthy? And I think, and it might sound stupid, my plan is to just not balance the fight out. Like, normally, I would balance both the hands out and then go for the top eye. I don't think I'm going to get the chance with how quickly I'm going to die. So I'm going to pop both the hands as quickly as possible so that every homing shot I fire out will actually hit that top eye, and I won't have to worry about it as much. That's the plan, at least. I don't know if it's going to work. It probably won't, but I'm down to try. Does it make sense? Do you get what I mean? Because you see this top eye, like, nothing homing is actually going to hit that. Oh, I think I've messed this up. All right, no, I haven't. All right. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was really bad. That was really, 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 really bad. So we need to get away from the floating islands. That's for sure. I'm hoping... Oh, God. I'm hoping, by the way, that keeping my distance is going to help me out with those really annoying... oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, I'm not doing very well. I think it's because I'm commentating, or I'm trying to. All right, I'm off over here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've lost all logic. Right, all we need to do is when the laser comes, we need to jump over it. That's all we have to do. And then rely on staying alive. I can't commentate this fight. I don't know what I'm trying to do. But yeah, my goal is that by popping out the hand, every single homing shot will hit the top eye, which will ultimately make the fight better. All right, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, we're doing not so bad. And I've got full health right now. I mean, it's not going to stay that way for long. I wonder, by the way, has the other eye popped out yet? I'd be surprised if it hasn't. Okay. Right, laser, we're going to have to swap sides. All right, that's great. Bam. Okay, so now it's a case of popping out this eye and then going for the core. So the core might have already opened up here. Oh, yeah, it has. It clearly has, because all these enemies are kind of doing stuff. All right, so we've got 13 seconds left on a heal. We've managed to dodge that laser. So a bit of a problem here. The weapon that we want to use is not actually reaching the core. Okay. All right, I managed to get a heal then. Is there any buffs I can take? No. All right, we've got to really just hope that our damage is just kind of there. I might start... I might stop letting my mana potions take themselves so that I have the extra damage. I think the truth is we're going to have to get closer if we want to win this. Because we could let our Terror Prisma do a lot of work if we just get a little... If we stay as close as we are. But it also means that the next laser that comes by might just kill us. So I might be able to pop my mount the second it comes out. God, I'm doing such a terrible job of talking over this fight. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's fine, though. We're about to... No, 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 no. We're about to prove we're worthy. All right. Oh, my God. It's so tense. It's so tense. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, so this is actually going to be my first time ever watching the credits in Terraria, like, after a fight. Bam. There we go. We did it. We proved we are worthy. I can't believe we actually did it. Also, this is how it looks. The credits kind of come up on the side. Well, you know what we got to do? We got to linger around until our name pops up. I assumed that they would pop up above the player's head. I didn't realize it would be, like, not center. Oh, executive producer. Senex. Big up to Senex. My God. What a game changer of a person. Oh, it's weird how it kind of clips into the background and stuff. God, the soundtrack is so sick. Let me turn it up for you guys. There we go. We can fully enjoy it now. I don't know what to say. How do you top something like that? I guess all I would say is just thank you so much for watching the series and for sticking with it, you know? The thing about these credits is they're about 8 minutes long. They're really long. You know, just great people popping by. What weapon did we get? Oh, Celebration Mark II. I don't think I've had this one yet. It's a ranger weapon. Of course it is. The starboard as well. People love this. I never really use it, to be honest. But we're looking really good, though. Well, there it is. I can't believe it. I've never commentated credits before. How does a man do this? I think... Is it bad if we just jump cut and it's just my name? Is that bad? I think it's an alright sin. I think we can get away with that. I seriously love these cutscenes, by the way. I think they're so sick. I want to know who did them. I asked Senex a while ago and I never got an answer. To be honest, it reminds me of Antrex. It looks like an Antrex animation. Oh, there's Loki. We spoke about him yesterday, didn't we? Talking about Terraria 1.4 on console. Did you see that video on Chippy Gaming? Hey, go check it out. Oh god, the Dryad's looking sick. Alright, it's our time. Special thank you to the Torch God, Coldwind, Kane, and me, Chippy Bennett, my boy. They moved Peds as well. They put Ped with me. I kind of like it. They moved him from playtester to there. Well, there we go. That's the end of the credits. That's the end of the series. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Seriously. Wow, look, our character like popped up. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's ace. I love that. It's a bit weird to kind of see him just there and there. Yeah, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching, all that good stuff. Guys, we're going to have a brand new series coming up very soon. So make sure you're subscribed for that. I'll also put out a poll maybe tomorrow or today to let you guys know about what might come next. All right, I think I've said thank you enough now. Oh, I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to end it. How do you top something like this? I don't think you do. I think all you say is peace.